Kia ora everybody and welcome to our live stream schoolboy basketball game. We have St. John's versus Tauranga Boys College, and I'm here with my co-commentator, the one and only Ray Cameron. Hey brother, how's it going?
Oh, good mate. How you been?
Good to be back, and you loved it so much you came back, eh?
Yeah, of course, mate. You know, whenever there's an opportunity to talk basketball or be a part of basketball, then yeah, I'd love to do that. So, you know, it's always good, bro, especially high school basketball. It's where it's at these days.
Sure is. I mean, I think we're on the dawn of a new era with live streaming grassroots sports and basketball and events, right from junior level up to senior level. This is a massive opportunity, and Go Live is just providing that ability to stream these games for our communities.
Yeah, of course. It's a good platform, mate, and I think it's a natural curve going into it. It was going to happen regardless. So we enjoy watching basketball, and if we can't make it, hopefully someone's putting it up for us. Usually it's the Kazi bros or our teammates that they get to a game, but now we got a bit of technology behind us. We try and do that for them. So it's good to be back in Hamilton as well. This is a very strong area for basketball and a great history behind it as well. So I'm pretty stoked to be here.
Cool. So let's get into it. Let's look at the team lineups. And I know you had an opportunity to speak to the coaches and talk to them and get their take on the game today.
Yeah, had that opportunity earlier, and just to get it out of the way so we don't, interrupt them. But we'll just go straight into the lineups for both St. John's and Tauranga. We'll start off with the visitors, Tauranga Boys. We've got number 8, Brandon Yuli, the co-captain, Corbin Laban Palmer, Isaac Tola, Garth Gibson, number 10. We've got a bit of a mix-up there with 2 number 10s. But Jack Preston there, Levi Jackson, Mohi Gardner, Jaden Ngatai, Hohepa Chandler, and Max Cosgrove. And coached by our main man, Vinny Yuli over there. St. John's, their lineup, or their squad is Kobe Olsen Matara, Kale Robinson, Panita Waitai, Jaden Lendon, Mania Jones, TJ Peterson, number 10 there, Max Pierce, it's number 11, Blake Hart, Tai Wetere, number 13, Finn Lally, standout performer there, number 14. And my main man, crowd favourite, Te Haurua Tawhara Crown from the Nori. What's up? Representing the North. And Desmond Fa'alupinga. So yeah, we've got a strong lineup here for both teams, but St. John's is missing one of their key performers, their main man, who's on NBL duties for the Otago Nuggets, and he's doing real great, doing an absolutely wondrous job up there for Brett Matahaere and Ake Ho and Justin Bailey for the Otago Nuggets, and that's Akita Griffin. So they've been performing pretty well without him, but with him they become a devastating force. And they're already big, but he will add his height and length when the time comes, and I'm sure he'll have a major impact in the game. So can't wait for this game to start. And even though the crowd looks slim, everyone's just gearing up, probably gone to KFC to stack up on the buckets, sneak in here with a brown bag and start eating KFC while watching a fantastic game. That's what I've done anyway. So if you don't hear from me, I'll be eating KFC. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, we're going to throw it back to the interviews of the coaches now earlier. So enjoy. Kia ora. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome back. No mahara mai. Ki te Go Live streaming. My name's Ray Cameron. I'm the host of today. I'm here to commentate and talk about today's game between St. John's and Tauranga. With me, I have the one and only Puki Linden, coach of St. John's. How's it going, Coach?
Good, bro. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now in this matchup today, obviously, is this sort of like an exhibition game?
Yeah. So we have a zone. We have so many teams that are in it, and these guys aren't. So we're trying to play as many teams that we can outside of that zone.
Oh, okay. So, like, obviously, this is different this year, right, because of COVID. So, just give us a picture so that the audience knows what's happening in this zone.
So this area, Zone 2, you have a Waikato comp. 2 teams from our Waikato comp qualify for nationals. Rotorua have 1 spot that qualify for nationals, and Tauranga have a spot. So Tauranga and Rotorua used to play in our competition. They don't play here now. So we're trying to get games Saturdays just for extra stuff. And these guys, the program, they finished 8th last year, one spot ahead of us. So this sort of stuff is awesome to get games.
Yeah, no, that's good. And for us, showing it live on our link here, it's important for our viewers to see what sort of competition the nation's up to. Everyone's trying to video and all that sort of stuff. But what's your take on, I guess, moving into the preparation stage for nationals?
My take is we have to play Auckland. That's it. That's the level of basketball you need to play at. They get it every week. We get it once a month, maybe, like on a Saturday outside of comp. So we just got to hope that they want to play us at some stage.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's important leading up to those nationals that you get as much in. I guess a couple more questions. Looking at this Tauranga team, touching on how well they done last year. You guys obviously had a high ranking according to a lot of people, but sometimes that doesn't matter, and it showed. But what are you guys, I guess, looking forward to in this game? What are you trying to get out of it?
So for us, it's just time on court. Last year, we were social media favourites, which is absolutely nothing. Shot. These boys, they had a real good crew of Year 13s, which left. But now they've got I think, one of the better Year 12. I think there's about 3 or 4 real good Year 12s in this group. But they just don't stop playing ball. They're high energy. Something I like out of them, they just don't complain. They just shut up and play. That competitiveness is what Auckland do. Obviously, they've got a bit more superstars up there. But the style of basketball is what we need. We need to be getting up and down and just try and keep up.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. And so for the viewers out there, I guess, what are they watching about your team, and what should they look out for?
We're pretty massive. There is a chance that I go, my point guard's 6'5" and he's the shortest. A couple of shooters here, but for us it's just that we share the ball. I think we're pretty good. When it gets stuck, it's real ugly to watch.
No, I agree. I've played in those basketball games, and I do want to have the ball in my hands, so we get rid of those stuck people. Oh well, good luck, coach.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks for having us. Cheers. We're going to go live soon with the other coach, very shortly. All right, whānau, welcome back again. We're going to square up here a bit closer there, coach. I'm here with the coach of Tauranga Basketball College, Tauranga Boys College. Vinny, and how's it going over there, mate?
Oh, it's going well. It's different times, so new things.
You've been over there for how long?
4 years now. So
where were you before that?
up in Auckland. So
Bit of a change.
but a good change.
Yeah. What's so good about it?
Just the lifestyle, family being together. So
Seafood.
oh, definitely.
Come on, bro. Let's get to the crux of it. The seafood, Cass. Are you a seafood man?
Yep, definitely.
Which one?
Love my mussels, man. Love the mussels.
All right, there we have it. Whānau, we're interviewing the coach of the Tauranga Boys College team here. They've travelled from over those ways here to St. John's. What are you expecting, and what's your expectations of this game?
It's great for us. So just to see where we're at, playing at the next level and that. So it's always encouraging for the boys to find what their work-ons are and to improve. So.
And so you look at these games. Obviously, there's certain things you want to take away, there's certain things you want to explore. Sorry about that. So what are some things you're expecting from St. John's?
I think they play above the rim really well. So that's something, especially like a small team like ourselves, that we're going to have to combat. Box out really well. to contain one-on-one. So these guys are great attackers and that, so it's good for us, good challenge for our boys.
Oh, that's good. I just want to take it back to last year. Last year you had a very good finish to the Nationals, well, to the season. Let's walk through that. How did you get to the top 8?
It's just taking each game as it comes and performing game after game and that. So we were able to string some games together and perform at a good level. So that was key for us.
Yep. No, that was awesome to watch. You know, some say it was an upset. No one picked you in the top 8, and you guys proved them wrong, obviously. So, and St. John's finished 9th. So obviously there's still some competitive juices going on there, being in the same zone. What else are you expecting to achieve this year? Do you want to be back in the top 8, or are you rebuilding, or what's going on? Your thoughts there?
Just getting guys, more guys playing at a high level. You know, instead of just having a 3 or 4 or 5 guys, trying to develop TCBA as Tauranga boys as basketball school.
Yep.
You know, so that great development coming up all the way through.
Oh yeah, you're a bit of a man that does the whole thing, the whole works, not just the specific group, right? You work from the ground up. So I appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck for today. Obviously, it's an exhibition, but hey, any game you want to try and win, right?
Definitely.
All right, good luck, Coach. There you have it, Whānau. Over to you. How long? Now? We on? Here we go. Welcome back, Whānau. As we're just counting down, 4 minutes, 26 seconds to go. Getting to see some of these boys in their warm-ups with the layups. Man, they can get up. We've got a couple of tall timber players down in the St. John's team, which was expected. You know, we've seen them last year, but Tauranga is showing some impressive athleticism and some big units down this end. So it'll be interesting, you know. It's interesting to see what type of game plan that both these teams come out with and executing. So as we go through these warm-ups, I'm just looking at who's got the meanest dunks, who's got the flashiest layups, the jellies. And when I used to be in the warm-ups, it was just who had the meanest backboard slaps. But now it's totally changed. You know, everyone's dunking, everyone's doing all the jellies and making every opportunity look spectacular. Mind you, we did have our show-offs back in the day, you know, those that could jump and throw it up in the air, grab the ball, throw it down with ease. But just seeing these guys, man, that fella got hops. That's Vinny's boy there, number 8. He's co-captain there with Corbin Laban, number 8, Braden Yuli. I remember when he was a young fella coming through. Now he's getting up to dunk it easy as. Easy as. Well, as the stands start to pack up full of supporters coming from St. John's, and we're counting down 2.5 minutes here. People are realising that this game is something to be a part of, something to come down to. So if you're in the Hamilton area and you want something to do, you're watching it live on our link, that's cool. If you want some live action, come on down. Put an earpiece in so you can hear us talk. We'll come watch some awesome basketball. That's what it's all about.
And hey, Whānau, if you're watching at home or you want to know where the link is, just go to Go Live Media YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Go to our Facebook page and our Instagram and like and follow us, and you can watch all the grassroots live streaming for free, absolutely free.
Yeah, mean plug, awesome. That's us. Minute and a half to go. Just want to introduce the refs. Whareumu Harahap and Daniel Miller. you say your name? Last name. I got it right. I got it right, bro.
What does this speak stream on? Facebook?
Nah, I can't do Facebook here. YouTube. Yeah. No, it's live. Yeah. So they can see you add points on and
I can see.
add the.
Can I read lips?
No, we.
Cameras behind me.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's right. We can't read lips.
Brandon's got a triple double this game.
Already. He's grown a lot, hasn't he? I am live. And the conversations that we have are spectacular. Now we're talking about two parents here doing the stats, doing the score sheet, doing the score bench, just making sure that their kids get all the credit. So just making sure that that's universal. Everyone that does stats score sheets, your kids that are playing get an extra 10 points at the end of the game. No worries. All right, here we go. You know, it'd be awesome right now if someone just sparked up a haka. Hey? Oh. Here we go. Jeez about that. Let's come out with the starting five here. Quite tall, St. John's team, but has to be effective. You've got to use your box out skills. Tauranga gets a tip, takes control, goes straight to the hole. That was a nice pass. Well, Isaac going straight into a full court press here. And into a turnover. Interesting. Just after two plays, St. John's pushing the ball, one pass, even though that didn't get the capitalize on that shot. They're trying to push the ball. I guess maybe that's what happens when you give a team that full court presses, your tempo goes up. So we'll see how they settle in. St. John's going straight into a zone. Jump shot at the top of the right corner there. Isaac Tola. They're not shy. Good outlet pass by Finlelli here. Straight to the bucket now. The Tauranga boys high team is just going straight to the hole, trying to put some pressure on the defense here, and then they're putting pressure on the St. John's team by playing some hard physical man-to-man defense. Finlelli just makes a great pass inside. The easy finish there. With all that height, you still need a box out. Kale comes back down. Runs straight into number 11. Number 11, bro. Kale finishes on that drive. Oh, violation. He must have stood on the line there. Sometimes that happens when you're rushing into the next phase of play. This young man, number 7. Max Cosgrove. He looks young. And just a simple mistake by Finn Lally, just mishandles it out of bounds. He's obviously warming up both teams. Some early errors here. Oh, nice pull-up jump shot. Cross-court pass. Finn Lally finds it on the baseline here. He's quickly double-teamed as the subs come in for Tauranga. And what I'm seeing here is Tauranga Boys High, or Tauranga Boys College. This Tauranga team is very aggressive in understanding a double team and pressure defense. As they come back down in 2 quick passes, it leads up into a foul on the baseline on Blake Hart here. Tauranga go into a bit of a stack wheel. Gets to the captain, Brandon Yuli. Posts up, great post move, great footwork. Gets his own rebound. And he's out of bounds. That's some physical defense here being played by Tauranga. And surely Coach Vinny would be very impressed with how they come out defensively. It's just offensive. Offensive finishing that needs to be addressed. So they do get some shots to the hoop. Oh. There goes another one miss. Another miss layup, another miss opportunity. Very aggressive to the hole, but their finishing is not quite there. St. John's going into their set. Finn Lally just pulls for 3. Rebound by Jack Preston. There's another turnover, simple turnover. Another turnover by St. John's. As Tauranga boys are just very physical. And that's always good. Pooks ain't mucking around here. Coach Pooks is sending the new troops in. Everyone off. And that's a message to the boys that started the... Oh. Who was the last foul on? That is a message. When you send 5 players on, you want to have a talk to your starters straight away. It's already been 3 minutes. Number 11 is Nolan. Back out to Brendan Yuli for 3, and he hits it. It's a good rotation. On that drive, for those of you that are watching on that drive, we're going to draw some defensive players down to the base to help. That kick out for 3. Had no contest. There's my main man from the Nori. Hits a jump shot. Te Hauroa Tawhara ground. Great. Nice drop off by Brandon Gilly. Very smart, intelligent player here. And Another simple turnover, St. John's. So again, when you speed up the tempo, you anticipate mistakes, and this is what's happening right now. Some early mistakes, mostly from St. John's. Got a post entry here. Another offensive rebound. Put back. Levi Jackson with that. Everyone's adding value here for the Tauranga team. And out of bounds. Just some simple mistakes here, adding up and putting pressure on the St. John's team. It's one thing that as a coach you need to address quickly is just composure. Just get settled in your game. There's a contested effort there and no call. A turnover for Tauranga. As we have new subs coming in. Isaac coming back in. Mohi Gardner steps out. 11-6 the score is to the visitors. And what are we having here? We usually have a high-low presence on the zone. So there's a zone defense causing some nice take. Fortunate miss there. Teneta Waitai. As Tauranga pushes it down the left side. Brandon Yuli, very talented player. Stamping his staying himself on this game already. Over-aggressive reach. Unfortunately, another foul. Tauranga gets another sub in. So, Garth Gibson comes back in, the athletic Garth Gibson. I'm saying he's probably about 6'6", 6'5", maybe. Corbin Laban Palmer gets to the line. He's shown his aggressive drives so far in this game. He's collected a few fouls on St. John's and he's rewarded going to the line. So I'm seeing him to be aggressive all night, putting some pressure on their defense as he converts one out of the two. Going back into the full court press here. 1-2-2. St. John's getting into their set. Oh, kick out, nice basketball there. Turnover. Into a dunk. We've seen a lot of turnovers here, and Garth Gibson just finishes that turnover off with a dunk. Been a part of many games whenever you put a full court press on or even a man-to-man press with being aggressive, you give up a few fouls. So the intentions are made here, Tauranga. They don't mind the fouls. They want to put maximum pressure on all the guards of St. John's. And there, even the guard coming down to steal the ball. Brandon Yurley goes straight up and tips it back in after his miss. So very aggressive coming out the gates. Taiwetere up to Hauroa. My man from the Nori hits a three. Talented scorer here at St. John's. Tauranga gets back into their set. So a couple of spin moves there by Garth Jepson. Leads to an air ball. There's some new subs coming in. (16-9) by way of the visitors, Tauranga. It's purely off the back of a few more turnovers from St. John's, caused by this pressure here. And just aggressive defense. Baseline drive by Finn Lally. Very tough to stop once he's that low. He's already 6'6". And that turnover by Levi Jackson. He was in the 3-second lane there. We're going to go to a break at the quarter with 2 minutes left in this timeout. Let's just go over what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing Tauranga's just coming out full court press on a made, heading back into a zone. That's a typical set there. But then also some high pressure from the guards on a miss. You know, there's a couple of thoughts there. No fast breaks or slow the ball down. These guards look like they're prepared for a 4-quarter battle. So they're going to do this for 4 quarters. And St. John's could be in trouble because we've seen some early mistakes, some simple mistakes by all players. And not just the young ones or the new ones. The players that are veterans, hence why Coach Pook's substituted all 5 off. So yeah, interesting game plans. Tauranga isn't as tall as St. John's, but they are more physical and it's working in their favour. Having the lead 16-11. 16-11 by way of the visitors and Tauranga boys. Again, not as aggressive, but extended defense here. Great basketball there, drive, penetrate and kick. St. John's with their version of a bit of a full court or extended defense. Finn Lally now takes care of the ball. Being that tall, you can see over a lot of defenders. Just mishandled the ball there. Kobe. A minute left. Braden Yuli comes up, brings the ball up, gets it back onto the left side. Very hard under there with the big trees. Jaden Lendon finishes as he scores the last 2 for St. John's. And as they put their extended defense up, extended full court, up in the tempo. What a move. What a move by Corbin. Laban Palmer with a spin move to the base. And then it was blocked once it hit the backboard. That is considered a goaltend. Goaltend is if the ball hits the backboard and anyone touching it, whether it goes in or not, after it hits the backboard is a goaltend. So that's what happened just then. So you can see the difference with the height there. Finn Lally is the tallest on the court. It looks like Tauranga's got 5 guards out there. So Finn just attacks, draws a foul. Even if he misses, he's probably got a high percentage chance of getting his own rebound because he's the tallest. A bit of a rule there. You can only sub in once the second shot goes in. So now we see St. John's setting up into what they call a black or a 2-2-1. They're to apply pressure. As St. John's has cut the lead to 2 points. It's only 18-16 to Tauranga. 20 seconds left. Oh, what a move. He's silky smooth. This Kale goes straight to the hole and he draws a foul on that. Garth Jepson. So down this end, that was an amazing move. The step through by Brandon Yuli. Gets to the bucket with no resistance, but then the quick thinking of St. John's just gets the ball up the court to Kale Robinson, who then draws a foul. He's on the line. See if he splits these two. Now they get their own rebound. This basket's going to be counted regardless. Basket with 1 second left. Basket counts. Kobe. Yeah. This is 1 point. Quarter time. Going to the break after that. St. John's 18, Tauranga 20. Welcome back. Just a bit of a slideshow there on St. John's player Kiva Griffin, who's not currently with us. He's playing in the NBL up in Auckland for the Otago Nuggets and doing an awesome job up there. So here we have a second quarter. Starting off into the zone. See what St. John's does. Straight down to the post, kick out. Jaden Linden feeling it. It's Scrappy, scrapping after it. Finn Lally is just aggressive to the hole after that. Isaac Tola with the pressure release as Corbin crosses him up and turns it over. Corbin Laban Palmer showing his athleticism and his handles. And then just throws it out of bounds. Finn Lally getting his way down on the baseline. You know, you look at Finn and you see the height, you see his athletic body. You don't really see him in the post, but he is going directly to the post and directly to the place where he's hard to stop, which is close to the hoop. Getting some good position, running off some good cuts. As he knocks down both of those free throws. Brandon Yuli makes his first mistake under pressure there. And St. John's applying some pressure to Tauranga this quarter already. Finn getting to the baseline again. Just turns it over there. Kale with the good hands stops a easy bucket. Pooks goes into his subs now. 1 minute in. Max Pierce ready to go on. Spin move, kick out, jump shot. White ball. It's a reset on that. Reset. Straight into a quick jump shot. Another offensive rebound. Kale Robinson dribbling the ball, passes up to Kobe Olsen Matara, and then another quick outlet off that rebound. Tough call, but Kale goes up to block it and fouls Brandon Yuli. What do we have here? Ref's explaining something. Just explaining something, a technicality between Isaac Tolo. Might get to ask the ref what happened there later. Braden Yuli misses that one. Misses both. 22-21. St. John's now up. In the zone play. Again. Swing, swing. Three. Going straight into a full court press again. As Tauranga breaks it down, ups the tempo, he goes straight into a quick shot. Nails it, Garth Jepson. And draws a foul. It's a quick foul. One that's not needed at this stage, and so Finn Lally for 3. Rebound, Max Pierce. The 3 biggest players in St. John's are right up there aggressively trying to get the rebound, get the steal, get the pressure on. And full court man-to-man here by St. John's. In these situations, it's not necessarily about the steal, it's just about the pressure. You tip the ball out, you get in their minds that we're here, we're going to put pressure on the 8-second call. So 8-second call by the ref. And that's what the pressure does. Forces turnovers, forces mistakes. Ooh. Another turnover. This is not what you want from a team trying to get ahead. And timeout comes by Tauranga after their turnover. Turn off. It's interesting seeing if the ball drops on the ground or if it's scrambled, the first thing is try and reach for it. Steal happens, turns into a turnover. Quick shot, miss. Goes back down another turnover, another steal. So there's a concession of plays. Really hurts a coach. Questions are thrown at the team, I'm sure. I'm sure both coaches are wondering, why aren't you finishing? So had some easy buckets missed there, but you know, sometimes that happens. So maybe it's just the jitters, maybe it's just the pressure. I don't know. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's a close game here. St. John's has just come back after the first quarter being down. Now they lead by 3, so. It's quite dark in here, eh? It's quite dark in here, St. John's. It's that glare, that sun coming through, I think. Tai Wete there makes an appearance. Dribble hand up to the corner, see what action they have here. Straight to Finn in the post. Hard to stop Finn Lally. Once he gets close enough to the ring, Brandon Yuli just kick out 3, bank. Got a call there, brother. Finn Lally feeling it. Max Pierce. Just getting all the rebounds. He should. Look how tall he is. I would say he's probably about 6. Hey. Max 6'8"? Or is that too generous? 6'7". Make it loud. They really, oh, nice. Get to the hole there. Man, they work hard. Swing. Three ball after all that action. The big man, Levi Jackson, hits a three. Corner. Yep, that's a block. It's a blocking foul. When you stand up and try and move at the same time, forcing a man out, if you hip check him, should be a blocking foul. It's the right call. Curl cut. Yeah, it looked like his shot too. Baseline jumper. It's my man, Tauranga. Comes back in. Brandon Yuli with the crossover. Rebound. Man, they work for it. Tauranga works hard. Kale Robinson gets hip check on the way and he nails the layup. Brandon Yuli now with the ball. St. John's still in there. Extended press. Brandon Yuli just getting after it. Ties the game up with that offensive rebound. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Tauranga is having a standout game. It's a sub timeout. Timeout is called by St. John's. Man, action-packed there, defensively mainly. You know, but that last play from Tauranga, where he drew two men, turned around, kicked it back to Kale, he had a wide-open three. You know, that's some basketball IQ. And guess where he gets it from? That's right, from the north. That's where he's from, Whānau. You know, we have the best watercress up there. We have the best boil-up combination. And today we've seen the best pass all from the north. Kia ora. Having fun, bro, having fun. You know, it's 33-30. That three-pointer was needed. St. John's, I think, that's their third three. That's their third three of the game. And, you know, three-point shots, you got to nail them, man. You got to be hitting those threes in this new way of playing, new style of playing. St. John's going into a full court pressure man-to-man D. Three players up high, marking the three players inbounding there. We're going to see us cross screen. We're going to see, no, just give me the ball, cuz. And just throws it over the top and breaks the press. And you know what? Brady Yuli's just going straight to the hole. Oh. Brandon Yuli is just head down, I'm going to score. That was created by Corbin, Laban, Palmer. He's very good at drawing a man. Very agile too, getting through a couple of defenders reaching or standing in his way. And then makes a last minute pass to Brandon Yuli and he scores. 3-point play. Ties it up. This game's interesting. As he subs off, gets a well-deserved rest before halftime. There's the coach, his father. Approves of his last play. Have a rest. It's deep. Finlelli is deep on that. He was below the free throw line. Jaden Landon. Well, let me just say that he shot like his dad, not his mum on that one. That is a air ball. It was either going to be a foul or white ball, so the ref will call it white ball. Sticking with the press or the pressure. Oh! Finlelli with the clean block. Kale Robinson with his second try of the game. Comes up short. Oh, spin move. Tauranga boys, we've seen it all here. Good basketball and bad basketball. Finlelli, another short shot. That's just working. Oh, and KO rips that out. Going the other way. Hasn't been a stop yet. I think there was like 4 or 5 phases each end. Four or 5 phases does drain the energy. And we've seen on the last couple of shots with Kale and Finn, and even Jaden, shooting short. So it's a lot of legs they got to get. They did play last night, though. Nice kick out. Te Haurua is doing what he does to make this team look good. Nice, good work. And everyone's over everywhere, and it ends up with a dunk by Garth Jepson on that steal. The dunk by Garth Jepson on that steal. Dunk by Garth Jepson on that steal. Another 3 by Kobe. That's a meter past the 3-point line. Now it's entertaining. 40 seconds left. Crossover, get to the hoop. Just missing out there. Rebound by Mania Jones. Jaden goes straight to a 3. Te Haurua ends up with the rebound. Kobe Olsen Matara sets up the last 10 seconds of the shot clock. Kicks out. Another three. Short. Three seconds. Jaden. Lyndon, now we've seen it all here today. Man, we went from 4 phases to out of bounds to I think about 6 phases there. We've just seen some shots in the last 2 minutes of just falling short. We're going to head back for a break, halftime now, guys. We'll see you shortly. Woo!
Cale Robinson, I'm 17 years old. I'm from Waikato and I go to St. John's College. I'm 6'6". I play shooting guard and small forward. I want to go to college and then potentially to the NBA.
$39.35. 39, yeah.
Cool. So get some stats here from St. John's. So Finn Lally is leading the St. John's team with 9 points. He's got 4 rebounds and 4 blocks. Kobe Olsen is with 8 points, 2 3-pointers. And Cale Robinson with 7. It's quite spread there. And my man, Te Hauroa, he's with 5. And then everyone else has scored a few points here and there. But what is interesting is the turnovers. In a halftime, St. John's already have 13 player turnovers. But there's also, what I've learnt throughout my career, there's also team turnovers, which I'm sure would add on to this as well. So 13 turnovers have been allocated to players, but team turnovers as well. So I'm sure Coach Puki will be addressing that. I'm guessing here, but you want to try and keep turnovers to under 15 per game. And as a stat, and try and aim for at least 10 as an acceptable number or less. So we're getting back into it. Started off strong here, Tauranga. You know, out the gates mainly defensively. And when you have a team that's, well, they're not all short, but when you have a team that's shorter across the board, you have to come with a different tactic, and theirs has been physical, defensively, and just going on attack mode every time. Not too much of a set play. Mainly just penetrate and kick, which has worked, or penetrate and dump off for a layup, which has definitely worked for Tauranga. And then St. John's in second quarter, they came back with their very own defensive pressure that they applied and have now managed to take the lead, 39-35. Brandon Yearley just going to work. Obviously the star of Tauranga boys, just a plethora of moves on the other end. Finn Lally, that looked way better with that jump shot. His form, you could see his legs in that jump shot. He's happy with that. Corbin Laban Palmer just with some handles as he gets it deep in the lane, causes a foul. And draws a foul on Finn Lally, which is his first. Blocked. Another bank three-pointers, I believe. Another bank three. That's the second Tauranga's had. Very difficult shot. Fade away. Tough shots here. St. John's runs their shot clock deep before they get a shot off, which has its own pressure. Oh, almost a turnover. Seen a lot of moves happen here. Offensive rebound. Oh, just tips it out. Carl Robertson ends up with the ball here. He goes coast to coast and scores. Tough to do. Kicks the ball up ahead. And gets an and one on that. Corbin Lewa-Palmer is getting the job done for Tauranga boys. Kale Robinson goes coast to coast without even a thought. 2 passes, Corbin's getting an and one down Adi. It's just that quick. It's like they don't care how many points you score. We're going to put pressure on you. 3-point play conversion. Back to their full court pressure. And that's enough. When you tip the ball out, that's enough to keep in their minds that you are here to play hard and play physical. And nothing, you better make the right moves or else we're stealing the ball. Back-to-back turnovers. I've seen a lot of that. Three-pointer, a lot of legs in that. Another good shot by Kale Robinson. That was another meter behind the three. You see a lot more legs in that shot. Just hustling. Can't get angry with hustle. Can't get angry with hustle here. Get some subs in. Brandon Yuli with the spin move. Fortunately, he misses that. It's hard to get a alley-oop. Nope. Oh. Kicks to the corner, back out to the top. They set up. Little two-man game that's happened. And Kale Robinson gets up, reverse flush. Who wants it? Pull up in the lane, another offensive rebound. Interesting. Nice kill cut. Goes back into defense, kick out, second extra pass. So it's the right moves. It's the right moves for what they had. You know, they penetrated, kick out, extra pass. That was a good look. Just missed. 49-44 St. John's. We have the post-up move for Finn. Double reverse. Tough shot. Just two spin moves. And Finn gets a hand to it. Causes Brandon Yuli to fumble the ball. And on that turnover, timeout called by Tauranga boys. So you can sense something's happening. Led by St. John's main players, Kale Robinson and Finn Lally. Just those little things. You know, apply a little amount of pressure. But do that 20 times, it all adds up.
average 40.
There we go. Low. Get back at Finley in the base. Too deep. Here's a hand one. Now, you know, that's coming out of timeout. Finn knows what his advantage is. Get in the post. He's always going to have, everyone's going to have problems with that. Corbin leaving Palmer just gets straight back to the hole. Head down, straight to the hoop, draws a foul. Tough to guard all day. Is he shooting? Kick out. Draws a foul. Gets the baseline. Draws a foul on Finn Lally. Shooting two. Cross. Oh, new players entered. Oh, Hepa Chandler. Finn Lally just too tall. I think he sprained his ankle on that. No, he didn't. Foul coming across by Te Hauroa. Who's going to send him back to the line? Splits the free throws. This is Finn Lally's quarter. He wants to get back in the post. Gareth just rips it off him as Finn tries to make a move. Oh, turnover. Finn just feeling it here. This is his quarter. This is Finn's quarter. He knows it too. St. John's, now they're flexing. Now they're flexing. They found their groove. And just converting and punishing. They're just punishing Tauranga with their mistakes. As the coach calls a quick timeout here, understanding that the momentum is too much for them. St. John's just racks off 7 straight points in 30 seconds. As the St. John's boys, the rugby boys, I assume, they look like they're in their ones. St. John's just racks off 7 straight points in 30 seconds. You look for momentum in every game. Regardless of the score, you try and feed off momentum. And St. John's went on a bit of a roll, but not necessarily just because they were making their shots. It was because they were making their shots off of turnovers from Tauranga. You know, we had simple mistakes down one end and conversion down the other. So hard to stop that roll when you're, as Tauranga, just creating those mistakes and seeing it just expand or extend the score. All right, I might go for a bit of a hikoi. It's 15-point spread here. Brandon Yuli has to bring ball carrier duties here. But he's a talented man, he could probably do everything. And turns it over there. Well, I know Brandon Yuli's got some quick hands. Kobe Elson brings the ball up, sets up the play, tells Finn, get down on the baseline, bro. Kobe drives right, spins left, finishes with his left hand. Draws a foul at least. Another turnover. And I think that's 6 in a row now Five, maybe five. That's a lot of turnovers in a row. Another turnover. Let's count that as six. 6 turnovers. Max Pierce gets back in the game and goes back to where he was, rebounding offensively and going up, putting it back. Swinging the ball to Brandon Yuli for 3. And Yuli spikes it back. Not only an offensive player, but a bit of defense as well. Finn gets a well-deserved rest after that performance in that quarter. The game still has one more quarter left, so they might need him for that. Jaden Linden finally finds his range. Tribute his shootings when he makes them to his mother, Tash. Going nowhere. Uncontested 3 to an air ball. Another turnover. If there's anything to point finger at how we may have lost this game, it's definitely third quarter turnovers. Whānau, third quarter's done. We're going to switch back. We'll see you soon after this. Excuse me. Yes, I feel comfortable now.
It's $100 to interview us.
And what's 100 kgs? We on?
Hey,
It's the front row here, Mel. Hey? I'm just going to ask a few questions, if that's okay. Could be about anything, you know. What's up with the rugby league scene? Next question.
Club, district, or zone?
We were talking about the Warriors.
Oh, the Warriors. I'll talk about the women's space.
How's that going?
So all the Warriors team all the players are now based in Australia due to the pandemic. So that's the latest. Yeah. But there have been some women's festivals happening in the zone, and the last one was at Rest Hills Park here in Hamilton last weekend, and the next one is at Tokoroa next weekend. So some positive things happening in the women's space.
Oh, that's important, you know. Awhi the wahine toa, you know. The real journey, how's the real journey going, bro?
Yeah, couple.
Everyone's wondering, who are these guys? I know Mel, but what brings you over here anyway, Mel?
It's a school exchange, so we played prior to this game for the juniors.
Yep.
And I can tell you this whole environment, the gym is an amazing facility, so well done to whoever was involved to making this happen, because it's a top-notch facility. Yeah, so thanks to Hooks and Tash for hosting us as well. It's been a really good trip for us. Taught us a bit of character as well.
Yeah, that's always important. Kale Robertson's been playing strong. You know, what are you seeing from the Tauranga group, my man Jazz?
What was your question again, bro?
What are we seeing from this Tauranga group?
Oh, we lost a little bit of steam by the looks of things. Holding our own for a little bit and putted out a little bit towards that third quarter.
Yeah, they were doing quite well first half, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But that third quarter, I think St. John's sort of found their groove a bit. Finn Lally just racked off probably about a 15-point by himself.
They just stepped up their physicality by the looks of things, and we didn't know what to do with it.
I like that guy. Corbin. Corbs. Is he okay to have that name? Hey,
No, actually, Corbyn's his name.
Corbin?
Yeah.
There's only one Corbs. We already know there's only one Corbs. We can't coin him Corbs. What's his name?
Laban Palmer.
So CLP.
Oh,
CLP converts.
very talented.
He's quite agile.
Yeah.
As you see there, and it leads to another turnover. As I've seen most of the game, that's probably their issue, you know. They get ahead of themselves a bit, but it's there, right?
You would have seen last year their style of play, defensive pressure up and in. They like their full court trapping, and
Yeah, I'm seeing that from this group as well.
yeah,
But there might be, and that is a turnover from St. John's. Well, that'd help, but that's okay. But no, I'm seeing that here at the start of the first quarter. I saw them right up in their face, very aggressive. So I think, you know, Vinny's not changing his style.
no. Oh, he did revert to a zone for a bit there.
Yeah, I think.
So which is quite a new thing, because you didn't see them play zone, I don't think, last year.
I think it's a pride thing too, right? Oh, Jaden shooting like his mother, not his dad. Corbin, CLP. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd come up here and just, you know, mix it up. I'm just talking over there about basketball, and St. John's is almost up 30, which is surprising. But, well, actually, it's not surprising when you have that many turnovers. Max Pierce is doing his job. Offensive rebounds, muscling up. What do you want in a big man, bro?
Footwork,
Footwork, is that it?
finesse,
You just want it all.
yeah. Money, fast cars, diamond rings, gold chains, champagne.
Your son got those? The footwork and the finesse I'm talking about, Jazz. The footwork and the finesse.
Yeah, he goes all right.
Yeah. This guy here just never gives him any credit. You know? I would have went to Auckland too. Anyway, back to the game. So if you're tuning in, Tauranga, this is an exhibition game, and it's good for both teams because I think Tauranga's qualified, correct? Is Tauranga qualified for nationals?
There's a bit of a process involved, I understand, so they will have to take out our local competition. So the teams back home are Mounts, but based on seeding, yes, they're making the top 8 last year. I just wanted to say, though, that St John's are missing a Kiva, so that he would,
Which is a huge piece, literally. What's he, 6'8"?
Oh, I thought he was 6. Is he? Oh gosh, he's huge.
Yeah.
He's huge, so...
Yeah, I think, because Finn Lely's 6'6", and those other boys, I think Max Pierce is the tallest, he's 6'7", and Akita is taller than him, so it's a...
Yeah, they've got a some nice length and athleticism there.
Yeah.
Finn Lely's footwork is impeccable.
Oh yeah, and he's got a different frame, as a basketball player. He's quite square. No comment? Okay. So, but that's,
As opposed to what?
well, you look at my physique growing up.
Nicely.
Well, thanks, Mel.
What shape is that one?
Similar to what shape you're in now, Jazz, which is a great shape. Grape shape. Hey, look, we've had our time, mate. We've had our time, And I'm glad you're coaching. Tauranga, actually, in quick succession, you've come into the ranks quite quickly. A junior assistant coach in Tauranga Boys College. It's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why, my pedigree not good?
No, resume. We've got time. No, I'm always giving Jazz. I used to live with Jazz. Did you know that? When I went to church college, I used to live with Jared and his family. We used to make milkshake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I eat all my ice cream, all my chocolate, 5-litre Mulu ice cream.
That's
We're
right.
actually co-coaching, by the way. We because
Are you giving him extra credit?
credit where credit is due.
After that performance, you want to give extra credit. No, I'm always.
When we win, she's the head coach.
Yeah.
When we lose,
she actually had more responsibilities in this game. Anyway, I'm talking about this crew here. So we've got a mixed bag here. This man here, number 15 in St John's, he's from up north.
Is he?
Oh, of course, can't you tell? He's scored.
Trying to claim everybody from up north.
No, only the good ones. And then we've got Tai Wetere, who's from, was it? Well, country, yeah, Te Amotu, yeah.
Number 8.
This man at the back here, number 13. Jaden.
He coached the championship country team at under
13s, yeah.
Did a great job.
Done a great job.
Nice. Oh, don't be scared, bro.
Finn Lely's just, he's come on, he's probably going to end up with 30 points between the legs. And for you, Mel, you're an experienced coach, manager, assistant in all grades and levels. When you're down by this much, what do you want to get out of it for the last 6 minutes? What would you tell your team?
Really, it's about finishing the game with honour and respect, so you don't show disrespect to the game. So keeping that aggression and intensity, and keep trying to execute plays, making good decisions, defensively rotating well, just doing all the basics and the 1%ers really well.
Nice, that's important. I'm sure coaches doing that and sharing those sentiments. And if you're up by this much, how would you address, what would you be doing? What would you be talking about?
Probably the same sort of things, and not being disrespectful to the other team because you're up by so much, but just finishing with a bang, really. Might be running some new structures and sets off the whiteboard just to see how you adjust with your timing, spacing and execution. Yeah, and doing some rotation and letting your bench get a really good feel for the game.
Nice, awesome. Those are some key things, especially for our young coaches coming through. Our main issue in New Zealand is that we have a lot of passionate people, but not enough coaches or people stepping into that light. And if they are, they sort of get lost when they transition. If you're getting, if you're losing by a lot, they get discouraged and don't want to go in that sort of light again. So it's important for that message to be across, is that we all have a responsibility not only to play and win the game, but to keep the integrity up so that everyone enjoys it regardless of what the score is. So thanks for those words. I just want to leave you with this. In 1999, when I first came down to Hamilton, I had the opportunity to go to St. John's. Right? Yep. No. Yeah, well, hey, Mel Young was famous man, was a very family friend, the great Mel Young, and he asked my mother if he could get me down to St. John's. Now, obviously, as a young man, you always wanted to follow in your siblings' footsteps, and so I followed in my sisters who attended church college. But knowing that Mel Young and his program was always going to be a staunch factor in Hamilton. And I just wanted to acknowledge that, 20 years later, you have a fantastic facility at the school. You got a lot of passionate players. You got a lot of people around here supporting basketball. And the late Mel Young, too easy. I would be looking down proud at what his legacy people around here supporting basketball. And the late Mel Young, too easy. I would be looking down proud at, and you guys are in good hands with the people that are involved. And we're watching some good basketball here today. So thanks for your time, Mel. You guys have a safe journey back home. Jazz, it's always a pleasure, mate.
Always a pleasure, my bro.
And we'll be seeing you soon. All right, any last words, brother?
Ka kite. Thank you.
Ka kite. All right, love you guys, and I'll leave you. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Keep doing these live streams too, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll try and do it. Everyone needs to get on board, mate. These are good basketball games, high school games. All right, I better go.
See you, my bro.
Meri ora. Thought you were taking a photo. Thank you. Yep, it's just my knee. Needs it up. Whew. See me a scrappy here. Getting ESPN paid too. No. Just stay there. I've got to go. Bye. All right. Injured. Sore. They have a funny. All right. Well, I'm back on the side now. It's blowing out this lead. So a couple of things that I'll be addressing as a coach. Just the turnovers, I think, is really the difference. Obviously, capitalising is important as well. You got to execute once you get those turnovers, and St. John's has really done a good job with that. So, that's a stat I want to look at, is the total turnovers, both teams, because there was a lot. A lot of unforced turnovers there as well. Nice play. Good move, good take. We get a timeout here. I think We've got young Desmond Fa'alupenga on, who's, I think he's a year 10. He's a big man. He's a big boy. He's a man-child. Coach Puke's giving him a run today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed so far this stream as it comes to the last 3 minutes. You know, we seen some good quality basketball, some plays throughout the game, and to be honest, it's just that third quarter stretch where St. John's just really capitalised on the turnovers. I think I was counting, I think there was 8 straight turnovers Tauranga basketball had, which obviously doesn't help the cause, but that's when St. John's really extended their lead. And in the going into the fourth quarter, the legs caught up on them and turnovers continued to pile up. So that's something that Coach Vinny will be addressing. Even at the final stages of this game, he'll be asking for a bit more from the boys to concentrate on not turning it over and just executing down the end of the game. Young man, point guard, post-up move. Gotta love that. Coming to the final stages of this game. Still some intensity there. Getting 12 seconds left. St. John's 89-58. This is there, folks. Game's come to an end. 31-point spread, 89-58 in favour of the host team, St. John's. Fading in now.
We are passionate about sport. Sport drives us.
We are sports people.
We provide industry-leading sportswear,
Making your team stronger.
we focus on the needs, individuality and style of our customers.
We excel in over 100 sports.
Our customers shape what we deliver.
Together,
Stronger.
Yeah, break. All right, we live. We ready? Come closer. We good? Give me the thumbs up. All right. Well, there you have it, whānau. We're at the conclusion of this game. I'm here, joining me here in this interview is Corbin Laban Palmer. And I was calling you CLP.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yep.
Do you get that a lot?
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah. Well, obviously the result wasn't the one you wanted for, but this is an exhibition game, right? So what would you take out of this game?
Just a big learning curve for the boys, you know, developing. Still got a young ones in the team. Good head up for the boys today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some pleasing moments there as well, like, you know, for yourself, you got to the lane, got to the rack, caused some damage there. Is that part of your game? Is that what you bring to the table?
Yeah, just a little leadership from being one of the older boys. Younger boys got someone to look up to. That's why I try to be on the court. Yeah.
Is that part of your role and responsibility at school, off the court as well?
I try to be. Yeah.
Bit of pressure.
Yeah.
But I mean, from this game, going into the next game, you know, you're trying to capture the qualifying spot, right?
Yeah.
Who's the other team you have to look forward to?
Mount Maunganui College, coming up in our Tauranga region.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
So that's going to be a tough one, right?
Yeah, should be tough, pretty tough, real hard.
Yeah, no, that's good. And is there anything that you guys need to work on that you can identify that you'll take into that game?
Just communication on and also off the court. Just getting the boys communicating with each other. Big learning curve for the boys, communicating on the court. Yeah, working together.
I noticed at the start of the game you guys were pressuring the ball. Was that always the intent at the start of the game plan?
Yep, occasionally for St. John's, a good team running the ball, good point guards in their team, so yeah, we try to pressure them early.
So I was watching closely with identifying, I guess, yourself and Braden and just taking some of the load defensively.
Yep.
But is there some leadership who has a role for defence?
Yeah, all the boys, we try and run a zone, stop the boys down low, big boys, especially since we're quite a not overall tall team. Yeah, try and stop the boys by working together down low.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy your game today. I really saw some agility. Reminded me of myself when I was younger.
I can see.
No, but I wish you guys good luck for the competition over at Tauranga.
Yep.
Try and fight for that spot. Is there anyone you want to shout out to and say thank you to?
Oh, shout out to all the coaching and the parent staff coming and supporting us and getting us here. Yeah. Cheers, bro.
All right, then. Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, we're going to switch over to the captain of St. John's. Lely. Finn. Shoulders. Come here. Mark. All right. I'm joined here by the shortest player in the team from St. John's, Finn Lely. Bit of a comprehensive win there.
Yeah, I think obviously we started out a bit slow, but I think towards the end we really came together as a team and played a bit better. And yeah, obviously 20 points doesn't really, I think we did a lot better than what it looks on the scoreboard, to be fair. I think we played really well together.
Yeah, starting off slow, is that something that you want to address? Is that something that's common with your team?
Yeah, I think it's just an energy problem from the start. I'll take the blame for that one. I think I just started off way too slow, and it just kind of, the boys around me just kind of, they look at me and see that it's happening as well, and it just kind of follows. So I think I'd personally pick it up, and then the rest of the team will follow.
Yeah. Well, I saw some of that, I guess, that attitude of picking it up in the third quarter. I think you scored 15 points there. Is that something that you just took upon yourself and identified?
I got those raspberry little rolls in me and got a bit of energy from those. So I came out of firing a bit more in that third quarter, and it just, yeah, really just helps the team. Everyone else around me will just start to notice that. Yeah. And as soon as I go hard and as a leader for everyone else, they'll start to do it as well.
Yeah. And you also, I guess, down in the post, you got a lot of post looks and capitalised on that. Was that something that you and coach decided to implement, or did it just happen?
Yeah, I think probably could have done it a bit earlier, knowing that they're a little bit of a smaller team compared to us, as they like to run a bit more. So we could have just slowed it down a bit more early and got those catches. But eventually, when we got into it, it started working for us.
Yeah. Anything you identified you guys need to improve on specifically?
Yeah, obviously, I think defensive rebounding, and then just finishing the easy ones. I think we missed a few easy ones, and then just finishing positions every time on defense instead of getting lazy after getting a good contest.
So moving into the next, I guess, couple of weeks, who's the next team you have to challenge, or who you got up next?
I'm not too sure. We've got a couple. We're trying to get some teams from Auckland down here to play us. I know we're supposed to have a
chance.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a game against Rotorua Boys coming up again.
Yeah.
And then so we were supposed to play Rangitoto in the holidays, but that got cancelled. So hopefully we can organise that again.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are important for you guys to prep for nationals, right? You guys want a better nationals from last year, right?
Yeah, last year obviously. Yeah, I think we weren't as prepared as we would have thought we would have wanted to be. Obviously, just a couple games where when we win by a big margin, you start to get bad habits. I think that when we got down to nationals, especially on defence, getting lazy on defence, it really hurt us last year. So we've got to make sure that we pick that up and don't let it happen again this year.
Well, I guess the good news is that you're missing one key player. He's the other small guy in your team.
Yeah.
And so that'll help out big time. So I guess last thing, you want to shout out to anyone you want to thank or say anything?
Just thank you to everyone that turned up and supporting us. I think it's just good that we're able to come together, especially our school community. It's something that we pride ourselves on. So just thank you to all them.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. See you soon. All right. Well, we're going to leave you right there with the last few words from our captain, Finn Lely. Thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you, St. John's, for allowing us to, stream this live for everyone's enjoyment. And we will be seeing you shortly. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hey, konera.